the news. So, seeing you now, or rather, with you seeing me, I begin. Virtual soccer practice is on Friday with Coach Mathis. Zoom link forthcoming. Chess Club. The chess club is canceled this fall. The school nurse is on indefinite leave. An indefinite leave hiatus, medical leave, since this is all too complex. You will get text alerts about, well, testing via text message. My apologies, that's what I meant to say. Now, the next time tomorrow when we have these announcements, it is to be determined if my video will be turned on or off. The intercom is not being used. My time is. Alas, I want to conclude as only a headmaster, a principal could. With a list of students who inexplicably have detention already. Now here's the list of the student names who have detention already. Marcos, Elmer F. Odd, R. Co. Eat, Ease, Marigold West, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, the Quaker Oats Man, the Kool-Aid Man, Garfield, Lucy Otoño Fall, Margarita Ordóñez, Pluto Cruz, insert name aquí, Morse Code Sanchez, Casper, Banjo Crest, The Phantom of Ronald Reagan, Rod Serling, Orlando Bloom, Aunt Jemima, Nick Manzana, Ice Cream Cone, and Samantha Nieves. Detention will be monitored by Detention will be monitored by Richard M. Daly. And this concludes all of the school announcements for Zoom. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, if you ever witnessed, a cold open sketch, there it is. A sketch to really just thrust us into the variety show. Amazing. So if you're coming in kind of late, if you're on the later side of things, todo bien, we still love you. Welcome to August month. Back to school ain't cool. I'm your host, Mateo Hurtado, and I hope your microphone's muted. Thank you, everyone. I still love you. Okay, good. So I'm glad everyone's all up to speed. And now we're about to do a cute little theme song thing, because whoever's been following this show, you'll know that we could never have the budget for sound stuff, like for anyone to be here, but now we do. We have Erica Gressman, our solo house band. And now, here's what our lineup looks like for tonight. Mónica Alvarez, our pop culture politics correspondent. Vince Williams and Melody Contreras, showing us some theater. Charlie Maybee with Dance. And as I mentioned, a tad bit, oh, perdón, let me flip it. And on stage management, digital support, Laura Coby, baby. You already know Laura Coby's in here. And finally, our solo house band, music sorcerer of sounds. Make some noise, and she's already making noise. Give it up for Erica Gressman. Ooh! And this is August month. Oh, fuck, and I'm your host, Mateo Hurtado. Whoa. Got it. Okay, gracias, Erica. Let's figure out the music, and I'm about to do this opening monologue because, as you know, I feel like this is some kind of other like experimental workshop or meditation on what the fuck a variety show is, and we're gonna keep things rolling. This is an opening monologue, and I gotta just chime the fuck in about everything. So, without further ado, let me just judge myself into this. Okay, great. Welcome everyone. This is August month, back to school and cool, a virtual variety show produced and curated by the Brown Theater Collective. What? I think I know them. Oh my gosh. And in association with Illinois Theater, and also brought to you in part by the Sue Devon Producers Fund. Whoa, can I get an amen? That's a whole lot of theater if you ask me. Okay, chévere. So, now, people who got here right on time, thank you so much. The little late stragglers, or the there was another word we used, but you know, the other latecomers. I made this announcement, you know, earlier, but I'm gonna say it again because I feel like now we have all of you. I feel like everyone's like thrust into this, so I'm gonna say it. Turn off, por favor, your video and mute yourself. Some of you have this step down where it's like, okay, I'm gonna like, you know, show my profile picture or just like be muted or whatever the fuck, but also please mute yourself. Thank you. Great, thank you. Cool. Good, okay. Well, tonight, you won't need a sweet tooth for the performance treats we have in store. Now, you might be confused. What in the world is a performance treat? You know, what is that? I've never heard of a performance treat. Well, never fear, because I meant performance hyphen treat. So it's like, es todo junto. It's a performance. Yeah, it's a performance treat. It's all just real good. And yeah, thank you, Laura. Performance treats go very well with oat milk. If you don't have access to oat milk, if oat milk is not in your regimen, in your culinary, dietary vibe, Google something else, because that's what the fuck Google's for. Google it. There's other milks. There's other milk solutions, okay? But you know, we know that already, but you know, just checking in, making sure you do. Okay, so, chévere. Okay, great. Oh, and also, it needs to be said that tonight, there's also lots of like sweet, dumb, fun shit that is simultaneously sometimes also incredibly smart. So keep that in mind, my people. Okay. Now, in our world today, this month of August has been nothing short of a disappointment. Now, the entire back to school shopping season is in air quotes. Back to school, like it's all becoming this whole other disgusting paradigm, okay? And, you know, the ads on TV or on social media, they're all forced to say whether you're they're all like this. Mira, perdón, I need to change my voice a little. The ads are like this. Whether you're returning in person or online, you need to look like a slay girl boss with these hot brands. Oh, right. They don't say that exactly. I think I kind of projected and just like added my own phrasing. I don't think they call anyone a slay girl boss, but they should. They should. And I'm also available for hire if they need like some minds, some people to like write some material of what'll really just grab the millennials, what'll really just grab the students into the classroom. Okay, whoa, that was a weird tangent. Okay, amazing. So I continue. Stunted by financial clamor, medical terror, and even the pop culture downfall of Ellen DeGeneres, the end of summer, the end of autumn that we are awaiting so much is actually one autumn that we have never met yet. To quote Minnie Riperton from her song, Our Lives, she said, quote, "Side by side in the sun, we will build the world we're after." Again, for those who missed it, for those who mentally checked out, the line is, "Side by side in the sun, we will build the world we're after." Now, this utopic lyrical glow that Minnie really like sets up for us, and also as an anecdote or as a little footnote, Minnie Riperton was the mother of the living comedic goddess and force Maya Rudolph, who, and oh, okay, now back to me explaining the song. So, you know, it's utopic, it's lyrical, there's a whole glow to it, etc., etc., etc. And I'm gonna take a wild guess that she most likely had romantic love in mind when she wrote the song with her husband. And then simply so it's on the airwaves, because this is all fucking connected. Two of my obsessions are just seeping into this broadcast. Maya Rudolph and Closure. Ay, coño, oh my gosh, great. Chévere. So, we have an incredible, astounding lineup for y'all to witness tonight. Melody Contreras and Vince Williams will perform an excerpt from The Successful Life of Three by Maria Irene Fornés. And for those who are real close with her, she also went by Irene. So, I don't know, if you're on a text thread with her ghost right now, her spirit be like, LOL, Irene checking out, I don't know why you would talk like a robot. LOL, pulled up on this variety show. What's good, Irene? Yeah, something like that. And Charlie Maybee will be tap dancing. I mean, I'm pretty shook and ready to see that live because it's not about to be pre-recorded, okay? And we also have host of the Sad Chismosa podcast, Mónica Alvarez, who I will have the delight and the supreme honor of interviewing. So, you know, we love that. We love when that happens, you know? Okay, amazing. And your solo house band / sorcerer, magia making, audio iconoclast of the revolution that we were and that we will continue to be in. Give it up for Erica Gressman. Whoa, like her sounds are like, whoa. Well, not like that. That'd be weird if there was someone like, whoa, that could be, okay. And as the late, great phenom of performance studies and, you know, also Latinx performance studies, because, you know, we're presente, we're here, as fuck, I gotta go through that line again so you can get it. As the late great phenom of performance studies, Jose Munoz might say, this is a, quote, fresh wave, close quote, of performance. Now, as a usual tradition I have here on the show, my monologue ends with a medley or overture of sorts with my bits and characters for those who don't know me. Or if you want to get reintroduced to me, because sometimes you're like, who's this motherfucker on Instagram, like, este chico está poniendo un montón de cositas on Twitter, pero no sé dónde está su content, no sé dónde va, no sé dónde está, en cualquier lado, no sé dónde está his work. So yeah, chévere. So this is some bits and characters that I've prepared for you. And yeah, okay. So this one's kind of like a brain fart or like a vision that I had yesterday. I was thinking about how I always grew up knowing that I wanted my name in lights. So I kind of like sat with that and I'm like, okay, you're every child who ever existed. And like, what's that all about? So then I thought about that a little bit more. And then I was like, wait, younger me I never actually specified what kind of lights I want to see my name in. So so these are 3 examples of lights that you might not think about when people are like, I want my name in lights. Okay, so this is my reaction with my name in headlights. Whoa, that's so bright. Oh my gosh. And that's my name. And since like the headlights are on opposite sides of the truck, I really appreciate how they separate MA on the left, TEO on the right. Whoa. Oh my gosh. And this is my first time on the expressway. Okay. So you can deduce like what that meant. Okay, wow. And then this is now my name, but in street lights. Yeah, like when I'm in town, I just kind of like whatever the fuck. Like I kind of ignore the street lights and like the crossing signs and just like, you know, I just kind of look left once, I look right twice. Yeah, I look right twice. It's something I just do. And I look out for cars and oh my gosh, that's my name on street lights. But it's TEO. Oh my gosh, that's fine. That's fine. There's three light holes. What else is gonna go there? Okay, so that is my name in street lights. And then the last one is a skylight. This is what would happen if I saw my name on a skylight. Also, gently, TBH, I think someone's mic is on, so please mute yourself. Okay, great. This is me looking up at a skylight. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, that's a fully grown pigeon. Yeah, that's a full pigeon, and oh my gosh, it's shitting on the skylight. A pigeon, pigeon. Yes, dear pigeon. I think you can hear me now. If you're gonna be shitting fully all up on the skylight, could you? Because you know, I see you're in the process. You're in the process of still shitting. You're passing a bowel movement. I realize that you're still continuously shitting and you're strutting and walking around and taking your sweet time. Could you write my name? Could you write my name with your shit? Mateo. Yeah, see, there's not 2 T's. It's just 1 T. Thank you so much, pigeon. And that was me if I saw my name in the skylight. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so we're gonna transition a little bit, and this next bit is this is the, I mean, I guess I gotta say her credits so that people know this reference. This is Maria Hinojosa, the host of NPR Latino USA. And trust me, honey, she has many credits, but that's all I'll list right now for those who know. And the situation of this bit is, this is Maria Hinojosa attempting to record her podcast Latino USA while inside a mailbox as a way to save the USPS. Okay, this is her, and I'm providing a cup for echo purposes. And thank you so much to everyone who listened to Latino USA. I am Maria Hinojosa. No se vayan. Wow, we're getting aerial with these fucking views right now. Okay, amazing. So the next one is the next bit. Okay, and this is more like a PSA, but we're gonna get this out of the way. This is Zoom listening do's and don'ts. It's kind of more like an instructional thing. So with Zoom listening, you cannot be completely still. You cannot be still as if you're like this close to a bear, okay? So with Zoom listening, to really show that you're listening, you can't like suspend your head or wherever you are and just be like, because then people are gonna think that your screen froze. And even though you're being considerate and you're looking them in the eye, you're all like, they're still gonna think that you froze. So one option for you is to like nod a little, maybe like a bobblehead. So it's kind of like, I don't know why I did. Hashtag know thyself. I did like a whole duck lip thing. Anyways, and another way to Zoom listen is to clap and literally give your other person like a round of applause silently. So it'd be one of these. It'd be like. It's kind of more on the distracting side, but it's, you know, it's to show solidarity about how to listen with whoever's on Zoom, because you gotta just show they're listening sometimes. Chévere, amazing. And then, okay, to wrap up this opening monologue, this character that I have is named Godoy, and Godoy is the music executive who probably united Bad Bunny and Dua Lipa recently on their new song. And the little asterisk is probably. Okay. Pues, es que pienso que I think that there's someone we're missing. There's someone we're missing porque like there's like two really strong sounds or whatever, and who we need in this studio is one of them. His name is Bad Bunny, and he and like the noise that he makes. He's like yeah, you know. But then there's also this other person, and her name is Dua Lipa, and she's all like, hallucinate. So I think that like we should get both of them together. I don't have the agent's numbers or whatever, but we should get them together in the same room. Amazing, chévere. So that's all I fucking got for my opening monologue. Those are my bits. Well, at least the Zoom-friendly bits. And anywho, now what we're all about to do is I'm about to introduce my first guest, because it's like, whoa, famously, hold on, I gotta scroll through my pages. One momento. Okay, great. So my first guest for this entire show, now she is quite a force. And I think of the lyrics from a certain song by the former superstar that really had her moment in early 2010s, Kesha. And she's all like, you know, my heart, it pounds, yeah, you got me. You know, like she would just like, yeah, I'm referring to the song TikTok, and you know where I'm going with this. Simply for clarity, simply for justice, and simply for Monica's aesthetic, I don't want to directly align or associate Kesha and Monica, because honey, they're fucking different people. You're about to experience that. Okay, so great. I'm glad we had this little foreshadowing moment for all of us. Okay, great. So she is her name is Mónica Alvarez. She's the host of the Sad Chismosa podcast. She's from Chicago, which, you know, is always a plus. And she's a friend, and it's kind of like, here she is. So please welcome, everyone, Mónica Alvarez.
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about Kesha.
And remember, or for those who don't know, everyone, I did not let her know ahead of time that I was going to mention Kesha. Oh my God, yeah, clap, 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 clap. But I kind of saved you though. I said that, you know, people should not associate you and Kesha directly together.
She's strong though. I it's fine. I mean, we look different, but it's okay.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, you're totally right. Wow.
I love her. She's cool. She's cool. She's fun.
Yeah. She's like in the club. She's fine. And also she has enough rebrands in her, you know, in her history. She also removed the $.
Oh, that's what I liked about her. No.
She removed the $.
She's not getting money no more.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yes, of course. Yeah. If Kesha's watching this, we love you. We still love you. Google it, people. I cannot provide all the news. Google it. If everyone's freaking out that Kesha doesn't have the $. in her name. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Wow, the comment section is really blowing up right now. I gotta respect the comment section because this is the people. The people are speaking.
Shocked. The dollar sign got me. I'm kidding. I'm not lying.
That was her signature. Wow, at this point I need a fanny pack that says not the dollar sign. Got it. So okay. Let me take a breather. And yes, so you're the host of a podcast called the Sad Chismosa Podcast. And I've also been a guest on this podcast, but for those who don't know, yeah, I've been on it twice because in the first episode, it was like you described it as a micro or a mini episode. Did you call it a mini episode?
It was a mini episode, but also because you were in New York and I was recording while we were on the phone and I didn't know how to do anything. So it's very like you have to kind of listen to like hear you. So not like the greatest sound, but like if you listen, like it's a good episode.
Right. Like it's so evident that it's off a cell phone, but it's like it's gritty. It's a DIY, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like give your ears a challenge, okay?
Yeah, it's kind of like Rasquache demands a certain type of labor from the audience. Yeah,
exactly.
You know, we both know that.
If you wanted to hear it, you would hear it.
Exactly, and also I was a guest on the show in person in Chicago over the winter, which was so fun. Crazy.
Yeah.
And then also for everyone who doesn't know, how would you describe the podcast? Like, what's the deal of it? I don't need the full on elevator pitch of like, oh my god, this is exactly what it is. But how would you just like, like in a word web?
Mostly like depressed, but like make it funny. No, it's like an escape, I would say, from like the real world and like the real world troubles. Like I invite usually like people who are creative, and I like explain it as you don't have to be an artist, like in the sense that you like, you know, music or painting or like writing, you know, like you can literally just live your day-to-day life and like maybe do like origami and like as like a little hobby and like you're still creating something. So like I invite them on, we talk about random things, and then they tell me what they're working on if they want to plug anything. It's fun, it's cool, it's chill. Some episodes are heavier in topics, and then some are about Tinder. So like, yeah, it varies. It depends what your mood is. You can just read like, I guess, the little snippets and see like you want to like, I don't know, talk about something heavy or like hear about something heavy, like, you know, like body dysmorphia, or you want to like go into like the next episode where I'm talking about like scenes from fiction books that were like my sexual awakening. Like it's very different, but like they're fun. So yeah, if you want to listen to it, like I feel like I'm biased, but I think they're kind of good.
Well, I mean, I can co-sign that, and also people can hear it on SoundCloud
right now. Yeah, I'm switching hosts, but the first 2 episodes are currently on SoundCloud only. But once I figure everything out, they're back on like Spotify and Apple. But
good. We love a show plug. We love a podcast. Oh, and also before I forget, the podcast technically is also on Instagram. What is it? At Sad Chismosa Podcast? Is that it?
At Sad Chismosa Podcast, I believe it is.
I think so too. Because also to be real, I thought that was your only. I thought that was your only Instagram handle. I'm like, oh my gosh, get cool. I'm gonna tag Monica, etc., my friend, and then I'm like, wait, you have a whole personal account.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have like 5. A few of them are my Finsta. One is like my main one, and then is for the podcast.
I love that. You gotta have multiple things.
different things for different people.
Exacto. We gotta really curate it. Amazing. Good. Okay, so, and I also love this whole serendipitous thing that you said about how the podcast is cloud and you're switching hosts, which is a very cute segue for a very rapid fire game that we're about to play. And, you know, I guess the way that the game is structured is that it's going to be pretty fast paced, but I'm going to leave little pockets and bubbles of time for you to chime in about why you picked your selection. Okay. You mean? So I'm going to say, I'm going to rattle through the list, and you have to be like, I need to say something. Pump the brakes or push the brakes. I don't fucking drive. I don't know what people do to brakes, okay?
I don't drive. I don't know either.
Yeah. Oh, we got a question in the comments that I don't feel like answering. Is Finsta the same as Insta? Yeah. Got it. But it's not. I don't know, but it's an embarrassing question. I just don't feel like fielding it right now because a lot of people. Anyways, okay, we're about to get up into this game right now, though.
Yes, but no.
So,
okay, go.
Got it. Yes, that is the answer. Totally. Chévere. So this segment is called Obsessed or Canceled. So I'm gonna give you a list of hosts of shows, and you're gonna basically say, are you obsessed with them, or are they? Okay. So, number one on the list is Carson Daly.
What's the in between? Because I'm not obsessed. I don't want to cancel him either.
Then I guess we can install a little mini one and we can just call it meh.
I'm meh about him. He's cool. He's on The Voice. Meh.
Got it. Okay. And the next one is Jimmy Fallon. Canceled or obsessed?
Meh.
Got it. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, I thought the other one. I was thinking about the other one. Jimmy Kimmel, meh, too. I like him more than Jimmy Fallon only because he's meaner, but that's it. I got them.
Got it. Oh, and I love that. Laura said, I think they're the same.
Right? Like, what do they do differently? I don't know. I don't recall.
The next one is Conan O'Brien.
I like his red hair. Meh.
So oh wait, because remember your options are obsessed, meh, or canceled.
I'm mehing him.
Okay, you're mehing him.
Red hair.
Which is a new verb, mehing. Okay, so then the next host is no, I'm gonna do a dramatic pause, but the next host is Ellen DeGeneres.
Canceled.
Obsessed, canceled.
Ellen is canceled. You know what?
You heard it live.
I gotta talk about it right now. Ellen
DeGeneres is canceled.
First of all, I never liked her. Never. And I'll say it again. Never. And here's why. It's not because fake or like just mean. It's literally because when I was a senior in high school, I had a best friend who was in love with Robert Pattinson, and she made a video on YouTube to get him to go to prom with her. And the video was called Say Yes, Rob. Y'all can look it up on YouTube. It's still there. And we were like, Ellen, please help my friend. She wants to take Edward Cullen / Robert Pattinson to prom. And guess what? No, she did not say anything. She didn't reply. And then she has the audacity to bring those damn Daniels boys. Like, first of all, it's not even that she's like rude. It's that her content is awful. Like, those damn Daniel guys, annoying. My friend going to prom with Robert Pattinson, amazing. Imagine.
Imagínate. So wow. Imagínate.
That video, she had sweat and tears. She really wanted him to go to prom with her.
Justice for Rob. That's all I can say.
Because... Justice for Lizette. Her name's Lizette.
Oh, wait. Oh, coño. Fuck. I was reading what Laura said. Fuck. You know, you gotta just take the thoughts where they come. Okay, amazing. But there's a few more hosts. So the next host is fuck, who Seth Meyers.
Man, I mean, he never did anything to me personally, so like I can't really be mad at him. But he's okay. I think he's cool. I like him behind that desk. Like, you know, and like he was in SNL, no?
Yeah, you know what? Yes, he was a writer at SNL. He was the head writer, and he was also on Weekend Update. You know what? I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna truly go onto my best friend called the Notes app. And I need to check something because I'm fucking shook right now. This is not cute. Oh my gosh, there's like
not use the internet.
There's 1, 2, 3 people left. So then this is really sad because of how realistic this is, or like 2 on the nose. But Hassan Minaj. I
love him. He's cute.
Then obsessed, right?
100%.
I love him. Well, I was. but I was sad because it was announced today that Patriot Act was canceled.
I was sad. I'm sad about it, but I feel like he has other things to do. He's gonna give us better, he's gonna give us great things. So I'm not super sad about it. But I am obsessed with him. I think he's very cute. I think he's very smart. I think he's funny, and I thought his comedy special on Netflix was really good too.
Perfecto. Amazing. So 2 more. Stephen Colbert, obsessed, canceled, or meh?
Who is that?
He's on CBS, and it's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Channel 2 in Chicago. He was at Second City. He, what are the other credits on Stephen Colbert? Well then I guess he's meh, right?
I'm sorry.
And then this is where it gets very experimental. Our last one is a parasitic host. So technically a host.
I love it. Obsessed.
So you're obsessed. So that concludes obsessed or canceled or yeah. Okay, everyone. So I'm glad that y'all, focused up because we're ending my interview with Monica about a very serious topic. It is so tense, and I didn't mention this earlier, but friend, you have 1 minute to offer the case for TikTok, and I will respond with 1 minute for the case against TikTok.
You're doing a poll so people could know?
Because it's a very contested subject. Wait, what?
Are you going to do a poll so people can be like, yeah, she's right?
On Twitter, we can do that at some point after the show, or I don't know, because we have BTC Twitter. All right, your time starts now.
Number 1, mullets. Mullets are back, and they're hotter than. First of all, I guess they were never hot because white people from the South, but now everybody has mullets. They're hot. Number 1 reason, TikTok brought them back. Number 2, the algorithm, amazing. You can literally like one TikTok about Christmas, and then the next day, all your videos about Christmas. If you don't like Christmas, don't worry about it. There's literally so much more. Number 3, people post full movies on TikTok in 1 minute increments. I'm not kidding. So you do kind of have to just through like 100 times, depending on how long the movie is, but it's really good. You don't have to go on those websites that like have little links to porn. Number 4, the green screen is amazing. I literally did so many TikToks with a photo of Oscar Isaac and Pedro Pascal in the back of me while I was singing Cater to You. Amazing. So like you could thirst in peace. Number 5, the how-to videos. You can learn how to cook, how to work out better, how to do like to make your vocals better. Number 6, fan cams. Amazing. Love it. Love seeing different angles of everybody I thirst for. Number 4, duets. You can duet anybody, and there's a lot of point of view ones. So like somebody will be like, point of view, you're on a date with an indie boy, and then he'll be the indie boy and you're just duetting them. It's fun. It's dumb, but it's fun.
And also point of view. You have about like 10 seconds left.
Inspo. They give you a whole bunch of things to buy and review them, and hair and clothes. That's it.
Wow. You heard it here, everyone. That was the case for TikTok.
Wait, I'm crying.
Make some noise for Monica.
The first one I said was mullets. I feel like I should not have started with mullets.
Well, you know what, friend? Thank you for that, because I want to provide the case against TikTok. The case against TikTok. And I'm actually going to respond to some of the shit you said. Okay, point number 1. TikTok erasing and coming for the film industry? Why are there entire films on TikTok? You could have things like YouTube. You could have things on QuickTime. You could have things on Vimeo. You could have things on an Instagram story that really just kind of like gives a snapshot or a little excerpt of the world through a video or a film. But why would you put entire films on TikTok? I hate that. Right. Okay, point number 2. Maybe I'm getting like motion sickness or something, but whenever I go on TikTok, if I observe the videos correctly, the logo shakes too much. It's kind of like it's doing one of those numbers, and I'm like, I'm not here for like a floating GIF. Like, what the fuck is this? And people are just like, And then the logo is like a little corner, like. And also, we're not doing rebuttals right now. I'm still going through my points. So that little shaky awkwardness is like not cute. No one likes that. Point number 3, it's basically like a very weird like paradise or non-paradise for lip syncs, because it's kind of like you can lip sync whatever the fuck you want. Why would this need to be like a whole subcategory on TikTok? And it's like, no, and I don't need to see jump cuts or just like extravagant fuck when you do lip syncs on here. It's like, no, like do that live on Insta or some other place, but just kind of being like, I'm gonna pick a song, or I don't know, like, yeah, those are the people who lip syncs on TikTok. And my next point is, it's also like it's like, oh my gosh, Nana, can you like put on a crazy like banana hat and then like dance around in the kitchen? We'll put it on TikTok. And there's like a really weird time limit of like how long a TikTok can be. Oh wait, okay, I guess that's disconnected from the fucking film on TikTok length, but that's a hot mess. So my last point is that TikTok is secretly capitalist, or maybe it's overtly capitalist, because it's like, if it, you know, has a similar algorithm like Instagram, where it's like, you might want to buy this. You search this. Does this mean you want to look up, you know, we don't know, okay? And it's like, after dollar bills, it's too politically involved in global politics and very scary. Like, girl, TikTok, like, you better tick on over and let Vine back in its moment, okay? Where's Vine? Okay, that concludes my case against TikTok.
I disagree on all of them.
Wow. Well, that also concludes our interview, dear friends. So thank you so much for coming all up on this show. And everyone, make some noise again for Mónica Alvarez. And please follow. Oh, you said follow TikTok. Don't do that. But go on Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much, friend.
Amazing. Bye.
Bye, Mónica.
Yes,
I love you. Okay, so, okay, everyone. Now, we're going to switch gears, but only a little bit, okay? We're going to switch gears un poquitito. Just like, just a little bit. Woo! Yeah, just a little bit. And it's still related to TikTok, I swear. And what I'm about to do is, you know, I know TikTok only like this much. And what I was able to gather from my very limited time on TikTok is that they like to have little trendy dances, and they like to dance for a good 15 seconds when something is trending, and then people have like, you know, the blah blah challenge, and they just make that shit viral too, and it goes on and on and on and on. So I thought that I would share some of my research and my findings from some viral dances that I found on TikTok, and I'm gonna dance to them. And we have sounds provided by our querida Erica Gressman, who's gonna play some beats, and I'm gonna move and tell you the name of each dance. So Erica, ready when you are. Now, this first one is called Cobra Nose Hair. Chévere. That one's a little, you know, it's not very repetitive, but that was the sequence that I found on TikTok. Amazing. So I'm gonna do another one. Now this dance is called the Guilty Whisper. So that is that whisper goes. That is how that is that I'm that amazing. It's a guilty whisper even. Oh my gosh. Okay, so and then here's another one. This one is called My Glove Under the Car. Amazing. Yeah, so this is my second to last one, Erica, because I think we're on number 4 right now. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So we're going to the 4th one. This one is called The Tomb Opened. Amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. And the last one for y'all, this is Friendship Bracelet. Amazing. Woo! And that concludes the viral TikTok dances that I swear I know. Chévere. Oh my goodness. Give it up for yourselves, everyone. We're going through this show because we're live and direct from different places in the world, which is cute. I'm in Brooklyn right now, so give it up for the BK, if you will, all up in the 212. And the next thing we're about to do is read some responses, some submit from our titular hashtag back to school ain't cool. Okay, everyone? So I have some responses that were submitted to the Brown Theater Collective, really about why back to school ain't cool. You know, it's like we have a perilous pandemic. We have a political uprising. Shit is hitting the fan. And I'm like, I know, but ¿qué vamos a hacer? Oh my God. And I'm not the only one. We're all kind of out here fucking shook. We're all here struggling. And I'm going to read some submissions that the people, the public, the personajes, our comunidad, you know, people submitted the shit. So let's get right into it. Okay. And I don't really feel like, okay, we'll do it. Okay. Ignore what I just said. Okay. The first submission says, ain't nobody got time for death. Choose life, exclamation point. Stay your asses at home and learn online. Computers do not cough or sneeze. Wow. You know, I mean, there's all good points there. Like, that's spot on. It's kind of like, computers are the new colegas, you know? It's kind of like, and my peers, the computer, as they might say, you know? Like, you can just start citing computers at this fucking point. It's like academia, more like robodemia. I'm going to crank out my easy bib because I forgot how to cite anything. Whoa, I don't know if that was like, you know, that was like some kind of bark. I don't know. One moment. Okay, so then this is from @IF, and they said, my family's zip code in Chicago has one of the highest COVID rates in the entire city, and all caps, CITY, really don't have the energy to deal with rude professors, annoying group mates, and stupid deadlines when I have my brown and black people to worry about. Hashtag back to school ain't cool. Isn't that the fucking truth? Damn. And then also from Twitter, at Yes and Sam said, Lil Nut plus the teachers that would be teaching them, plus the families they all have to go back home to, shouldn't have that extra amount of fear and anxiety compounded on top of what 2020 has already given us. Hi. Well, hello to you too, at Yes and Sam. That is, again, exemplary. A spot on tweet of the times. Wow. And there's 2 more submissions. This one is from Instagram, and the username is at Chinchorros. And they said, sad because now MFS, which I guess would be like motherfuckers. So sad because now motherfuckers won't see my cool outfits, considering dropping out. Hey, we kind of talked about that earlier, everyone, with those back to school ads that are like, slay girl bosses unite, pop the fuck off, either at school or online. Okay, again, that's not what the commercials actually say, but the ads are, they're very bold. They're very in your face. So if you need to drop because of your looks or your style, rather, maybe do that. Okay. And our final submission from at Bianca R. Flowers, they said, worried because I'm going to be TAing, RAing, and learning with no desk or printer in sight. Just vibes. Like, come on, gente. Like, that is crystal clear why why we're shook. And also, I did not rig this, okay? I did not write vibes. I know that sounds like it's a carbon copy out of anything I would say, but I swear I did not write this submission. So simply so that's in the air and clear for everyone. Fantastic. And also, I never said the name of this segment. This segment was called Quédate en Casa, which would be like a riff off of like Quédate en Casa. Okay, got it. We're good. We did our tuiteando and we're still in casa, so that's good. Chévere. Okay, well that concludes Tuiterate en Casa. Wow, that's a mouthful. Amazing. So now we're gonna do a little shuffle. We're gonna do a little transition into our next guest. And it's a real delight and a real pleasure to honor our next guest because they're going to be performing tap dance live. And I could not be more jazzed and thrilled. Now, this guest is by the name of Charlie Maybee, who is a musician. And also, Charlie is a alum of dance at U of I. So can I get an amen for that? Un aplauso, because what? Not everyone can just go out there and be like, I'm going to pursue dance as a field. Not everyone can say that. So Charlie Maybee is going to pop the fuck up and do some live tap dance. So whenever you're ready, I could not be more jazzed. Please take it away, dear friend. Get into it.
Thank you so much, Mateo.
Without further ado. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much, Charlie. Oh my gosh. Ooh, y'all just witnessed some freaking live tap dancing. Thank you again, Charlie. Oh my God. And also, you're like in a garage, like so everyone knows, like the acoustics, like we're not playing games, we're in a garage and we got this brilliance.
That's right.
Thank you again, Charlie.
Thank you so much, Mateo. Love you all.
Woo. Love you, Charlie. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Chévere. Okay. Whoa. Again, I need to take a breather because I'm like, oh my God, what was that? Yes. So now we're getting closer to the end of this whole shindig. Okay, everyone. So what I need to say is, back in the day, there was this actress, a movie star actress by the name of Joan Fontaine. And what her fucking deal was is that she won an Academy Award for her Suspicion. And Fontaine was the only actress to have ever won an Oscar in acting in a Hitchcock film. So take that in however you will. You know, it's kind of like Hitchcock, we love you, but only one person really just kind of brought it acting wise. Yeah, so that is a wild fact. And, you know, I wish that she was our next act, but she's actually not because she's dead. And anywho, the marvelous Joan Fontaine will make some kind of, you know, mystical appearance later, but I must, you know, I must use that anecdote to really just kind of get us ready for what you're about to witness. What to witness is a scene from a play called The Successful Life of Three by Maria Irene Fornés. Now, she wrote this play in the early 1960s, you know, back when shit was hitting the fan, kind of like right now, with politics and racial injustice and gender and sexuality injustice y todo eso. And, you know, Fornés was a part of the avant-garde movement. She was a sharp superstar who gave no fucks, you know, so cute, so queer, so out there, so ready for anything. And, you know, this scene that you're about to see really encompasses that. This excerpt from the play, The Successful Life of Three, kind of just explodes in a wonderful way. And for your reference, dearest solo house band Erika Gressman is gonna play some sounds throughout the scene because, you know, we need a fucking musical underscore. We need some noises. We need some sounds to really get us through this. So our dear Vince Williams will be playing the role of three, if I remember correctly, and Melody Contreras will be playing she. Wait a minute, can y'all correct me on that? Remind me. I think that's who they're playing. So yes, I think you know, we're gonna skip the correction because I can text one of you later. You know, I'm like, oh, well, amazing. So without further ado, this is a scene from The Successful Life of Three with art performed by Melody and Vince. Take it away. Melody's three and Vince is he. Chévere. Okay, go for it.
I'm going into business. I can't stand this home life any longer.
You wouldn't be any good at it.
I might as well try it.
You'd just lose all your money.
I don't have any money.
How are you going to go into business?
I'll put a bit on some nylon rope. I'll go south. I'll convince the fishermen to use nylon instead of whatever they were using. And I'll take them for all they've got.
You probably use nylon.
Then I'll sell it to them for cheap and make a fortune.
Wouldn't work.
No? Well, I'll make a sandwich with peanut butter and Ritz crackers, dip it in chocolate, call it Tootsie Tootsie, and sell it.
You're better off with a nylon rope.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'll go try it.
Okay.
Goodbye. Give my love to Ruth if you see her. Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's happily married.
Who to?
I don't know.
Well, if you see her, tell her I'd still like to roll in the hay with her, even if she is getting old and decrepit.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Goodbye. Do you think this will work?
Sure.
Goodbye then.
I just said that to get rid of him.
It worked!
Don't tell me it worked.
Oh.
Well, what do you mean it worked?
Well, I put a bit on some nylon rope, convinced the fishermen to use nylon instead of whatever they were using, and I took them for all they had. Did you know that rope is sold by the weight and not the measure?
Don't get smart with me, Arthur. I'm very annoyed. I mean, I got all the looks, all the brains. It's you who goes out with your squeaky voice and your sweaty hands, and you make all this money.
Now, I'm not finished yet. I'm gonna make that peanut butter sandwich and make another mint.
You're making me sick.
Don't get sick yet. I'm just starting. Do you think Ruth likes money?
Sure.
Perhaps she'll come live with us for the money. It'll be good for the children.
I'm the father and the husband. I'll make my own decisions.
Yeah, but I do all the screwing and making all the money.
Don't rub it in.
Sorry.
Come with me. You penny pinching son of a bitch. Hoodlum, I finally caught you.
What for? I just came to get my Zorro costume.
You look like an idiot, like you always did. Did you steal it?
I bought it.
Show me the sales slip.
I lost it.
You stole it. Come with me.
Don't be silly. If I'm Zorro, and the store is rich, I have to steal from it. Now I have to give something to the poor. Here's a penny.
I don't care if you give me a penny. I'm turning you in anyway. I'll get fired if I don't catch someone soon. I haven't caught anyone since the last time I caught you. Come with me.
No, I won't. I'm getting too old to ride around like an idiot.
What an idiot me for? You make me do all the riding, and I go cut all the Z's, and then you'll get all the credit. You go ahead and do your own dirty work.
No, I won't. I'm getting too old to ride around like an
You
idiot.
used to do your own dirty work.
Yeah, but now I'm rich and lazy. Get out of my way. I don't need you. Can Ruth ride?
No, she can't do anything.
That's all right. I'll go to some rodeo and make myself a double.
Hey! Hey!
Amy!
What's wrong?
Being followed!
What'd you do?
I got tired of stealing from the rich and giving to the poor and started stealing from the rich and the me.
I won't hide you. I don't care if they catch you.
We'll hide my Auntie Fox.
What's that?
It's my mask. Did you know that Zorro means fox in
Never mind.
Spanish?
I don't care if Zorro means fox. I can't hide your Auntie Fox. Lose my job if I get caught with stolen goods.
I thought they were going to fire you.
I caught a girl who didn't do anything, and they let me stay.
Well, that's not nice. Where's Ruth?
She went to see John Fontaine and then never came back.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Vincent Melody. Goodness gracious. I'm just shook. Coño. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, basically, what needs to be said is that this concludes August month. This is the whole thing. This is August month. Back to school ain't cool. And I've been your host, Mateo Hurtado. And our solo house band, Erica Gressman, was good. Thank you, Erica. And thank you again to Monica. And thank you to Charlie. Thank you to Vincent Melody again. Oh my goodness. Damn. And now, Erica's gonna leave us out or let us out with some sound, some noise. And good night. And turn your videos on if you want. This is a curtain call for todo el mundo. Yeah, dance party. I don't know. Party it up. Everyone can turn their video on if they want. Amazingness. Thank you, everyone. Gracias, Erica. Oh, I'm looking at both cameras. Oh my gosh, thank you. Todo el mundo. Good night. Good night. Oh, it'd be cool if I had a little boat to just be like, oh my gosh. I mean, that's all I got, so. Thank you, Fiona. Oh my gosh. Reading the comments. I'm running out of sounds to make. I'm about to be like, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Todo el mundo. We did it. Yeah, bring tap everywhere. That's gracious. OMG, the sound master has left. Oh my gosh. Well, good night, everyone. I don't feel like being the last one to log out, but yeah, let's think. I probably need a nap. I don't know, like a brew. I don't know. No say. It's the night is young, famously. My gosh. Love all of you.